Hello, Yassin. Could you please give an introduction about yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Yassin Alawi. I'm from Morocco. I'm just turned 19. I came to America about 4 years, no, 5 years ago, and I joined the real world about like 8 months ago. And I've been in the
Mhm.
copywriting campus, just scrolling through the copywriting campus, the trading campus, and freelancing.
Okay. What was the reason for you to move to America 4 or 5 years ago?
Well, my parents brought us here because of school to go to university here, get a diploma, and just give us a better opportunity than we're there.
Mhm. But then, from the looks of it, you're unlikely to go to university, or is that still a thing for you?
I mean, I'd rather not go, but unfortunately, my parents said that even if I make 100K per month, they're gonna say I still have to go. No, anyway, their their like statement is basically if I don't go, they're gonna over there. They're gonna think I'm a drug dealer or something. If I make that much money without a diploma.
Because once you do have a diploma, it makes sense that you're making 100K per month, right?
Yeah.
Everything adds up then. All right, fair enough. Cool. Let's go with what made you actually join the Real Watch, and how did you find out about it?
I was at the time I was just chilling in class in high school, just matrix class, just scrolling through Instagram, and then I see this bald guy talking about like what color is your Bugatti, and I'm like, hold on, this guy's onto something, right? And then I see all the comments saying, "Oh, I'm misogynist, whatever," and I almost fell for like the Matrix stuff, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's a dickhead. I'm not gonna follow him," right? And then I get a bunch on TikTok and Instagram, and I was like, "Hold on, I'm an open-minded guy. Let me just like see why they call him this much stuff." And then when I actually bother to watch everything that he does, I actually realize that this guy's actually chill. He knows what he's talking about. He just says it in a way to piss off people. So, like, what does he actually sell? He sells the real world. Like, hold on. I've been trying to do drop shipping for the past months and I've been just constantly failing. Let me see what this guy has. Then I join and it's just endless, endless value. Like, something you'd never expect to gain from just $50.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's about it.
Cool. And then you said you joined copywriting, trading, freelancing.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah.
one, which campuses were most beneficial to you?
The most beneficial one was definitely the copywriting campus. I used the freelancing for just like learning how to speak and things like that. And the crypto campus, to be honest, I was running away from hard work just to like add a little bit of money. Like, oh, let me just go and become a crypto kid. Made a few $100, but copywriting made me ten times more than that.
All right. Okay. If you remember, I like to structure it this way. From
Yeah.
when you joined the real world 8 months ago to now, roughly month by month, what lessons did you go through? What did you implement? What was it like landing clients, outreaching, just everything on a timeline from 8 months ago till now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got it. So when I joined, I went to the e-commerce first, checked it out. I was like, uh, I was at the time I changed my mind about drop shipping. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I just went straight to the copywriting campus. And I was like, hold on. After watching these lessons, copywriting can be used in almost every realm of online business. So I might as well go through this first. So at the time, it was a little different than now, but um, basically, I went through it, finished the entire course, wrote down like a whole book of notes, and then went and started just outreaching. To be honest, it took me like I'm not. It took me like I think like so many days just to get one answer for it to not lead anywhere. And then again, like I sent hundreds of emails, like personalized to CRM, and it wasn't going anywhere. So I was like, hold on, let me just go to the crypto campus to see like if I can actually make any money. I was just being a loser. But I went and then I learned a bunch of stuff for Professor Michael G. And he taught me, and they had this boot camp that he just launched. They just launched this boot camp where it's like a 30-day boot camp. You got to post every day what you like the day like your daily like the daily things you got to do in the morning, and then post again at night what you finished. And you got to do this for a constant 30 days. And if you miss one day, you got to reset the entire thing. And there's also some other stuff like you got to create a system. And through the entire time, Professor Michael Giu posts like a lesson every day, depending on like the first 15 days was just mindset, and then the rest were how to build up a system. And I ended up graduating that boot camp, and that helped me significantly, like uh, get to work and actually focus and actually end up doing things. And then after graduating, I made a little money here and there, just like a few $100 from just trading. Then I lost it all. So I I was like, okay, now I have all the discipline I need. I have everything I need to actually just get to start commit to copywriting, right? I came back and it changed to now personalized emails instead of just sending mass emails. So I did that and I had huge success at the start, just sending emails and then I'd get answers. But again, now I've been getting a lot more answers, but it didn't lead anywhere because I didn't actually know how to bring results. Then I found Alex through the real world, Alex the Marshall. Yeah, he helped me. He helped me a lot in the real world in those in like the messages when he was captain. Then I was able to get a lot more answers, and then I finally landed my first client, which I made from $400 for Instagram reel scripts and ideas. Then from that, and then I asked him, "Hey, since I brought you these results, can you get me a testimonial?" Then he gave me a testimonial, just clients left and right from there on. And then I decided, okay, let me do copywriting, do scripts and emails and websites, but also offer video editing. Right, my friend at the time was doing it. My partner at the time was learning video editing in the real world as well. So we offered those two services at once, and we basically made an agency with a few clients. And yeah, now we're here.
Interesting. When you said real scripts, what do you actually do then? Just what's your method for creating a script for someone to record a reel from?
I guess it's not really called a real scripts. It's called some like content ideation, right? You just make you give like the person, the guy who's going to post. Like they usually post free value. You know, those videos are like, hey, do it. Like here's some websites that are cheap to know or something like that, right? Depending on their niche, I'd go like, okay, here's what you do. Since this is what you do, there's a trend right now where people go and ask people what they do for a living in the Lambo, right? And then I tell them what questions to ask, and specifically like these questions would have the goal of just getting a reaction out of the audience and increase more engagement. So like comments, save, likes, and things like that. So that would be like one of the methods. I just tell them exactly what to say and what to do inside, and then or and also as well tell them what the camera should look like where the camera should be, what their background should look like. And my friend, they'd send us video, and my friend would edit it like you know how you're like talking to the camera, and there's another camera right here, right, like
Mhm.
over there, and it like switches. Like we edit it in a way like it just increases more engagement. So
Okay. And then, how many clients have you landed in total then for what you're doing?
in total or currently, like that are my current
Let's
clients.
say in total, how many clients did you? Because you said you were struggling at the start, then Alex helped you with outreach, so you were able to start landing more clients. So I'm just wondering, in total, in those 8 months, how many clients were you able to land? I understand the first however many months you didn't get any, but
Yeah,
still.
I think it was around 12 clients in total. And currently, I switched from like commission every month or to percentage.
Hmm.
So in the future, hopefully this month, 20K per month, hopefully.
Very solid. Okay. When you say commission, how does that work for what you're doing?
So basically at the start, like I said, it was for the first guy. I was it was like video scripts and reel and editing, and I didn't have any clients prior to that, so I was being I was a little scared, and I was like $400 for 30 videos, and
Oh, yeah.
that like was a lot of work for too little money. But then I knew, hold on, now I know how to actually talk to these people and get on sales calls, right? So then I changed it from commissions to like a monthly payment, right?
Mhm.
And usually, and then I only did this for one client where like after the first month, if I get him results, it will increase. But uh, basically, they'd pay me each month $9.97 for Instagram growth. I changed it from just real scripts to like just Instagram growth in total instead
Mhm.
of just real scripts and video editing. And
Yep.
it just sounds cooler when you said it's Instagram growth.
Mhm.
So I charge like a thousand for a month for each client. Or sometimes when they're like, this is a strategy in the real world, like they'd be like, they told us, hey, instead of if they have less trust in you because you're a stranger, you can do an experiment, like a experimentation project where they pay you half the first of the call, and
Mhm.
half at the end of the first week of working together. And that helped me like tremendously. I like they would say, oh, that's too much, you're new, and then I'll tell them, okay, let's do this instead, and they're like, okay, let's do it.
Okay. And you said you're projecting 20K soon. What's your current earnings?
Earnings in total, it is around $12,700 for the past 3 months.
Hmm. Could you show proof for it? Because I see you looking down.
Yeah. So for any of you American guys that are in America, you should know Zelle, and you get messages like these when you receive payments. So there's like 200, there's 400 over here, and let me scroll up. There's a 750 payment over there, and then there's a 1500 payment over there, 1,500, and there's another $500 payment. And then again, for you American guys, you should know Venmo. There's there's $100 payment. Hey, hold on. Can you
I'm
see
not
that?
quite focusing.
Can you see it? Tell me.
You can see bottom one, yeah, 100, then 500, and
Yeah,
move
nine
phone
ninety
down just a bit more. There you go, 997. Yep.
997. And I get like my other ones through PayPal as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, I get them through like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, if you know what that
Hmm.
is, and Zelle. I'm planning to switch to Stripe though soon.
All right. And how old are you? Just wondering.
I just turned 19.
Okay, so 19-year-old already earned 12K in 3 months. Very solid. Congratulations.
Thanks. 20K
Is
per
it?
month.
I wonder where was your life heading then before you joined the real world? What plans did you have?
Trash. Basically, I just I was going to college, and at the time, like just I wasn't as religious as I am now. I'm Muslim, and basically, I'd be doing just I'll just say degeneracy, and it wasn't going well at all, like at all. I'll just be disappointing my parents nonstop. I just needed that needed to stop. And then Andrew and Tristan came, and they told and they like they all said, hey, like love your parents, don't disappoint your bloodline, things like that. And that really struck with me. I was like, I'm being a bitch. Let me actually go and like make my parents proud and my family
Mhm.
proud in general. So
Uh,
join the
and
real world.
then from joining the real world, how has your average day changed? So how different does it look now compared to before you joined?
Well, first of all, I'd like wake up. Like in my religion, you have to pray like at 6 in the morning right now, and I couldn't do that. I'd be like, oh, let me just sleep in, right? Because of the discipline that they helped me build, like Tristan and Andrew and all the real world teachers, especially Professor Michael G and Professor Andrew. Um, with that discipline, I'm able to wake up instantly at 6. without being a loser, and then pray, and then do 100 push-ups, then go on my computer, check up what I need to do that day specifically, get on with my tasks. And
Mhm.
then now, because of my workload, I used to go to the gym all every day, but because of the workload that I had, which is my fault, I shouldn't have this much work. I work out at home now, and I have like a tablet right here where I do a thousand push-ups, 200 pull-ups, 500 squats, and I have like 20-pound dumbbells over there where I do 300 shoulder presses. I don't know if you've seen them, but you know
Yeah,
how
yeah, yeah.
Tate like
I
does
know
these.
Tate does it. Yeah,
Yeah, those, and I do 150 lateral raises, and I'm soon going to get like the dip bars.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those soon, or I'm gonna do those soon. But yeah, and then do a 15-minute ab workout, and that's it. That's it. And then after this, get on with my tasks again. Then nighttime comes, and yeah, like I just do the same nightly routine, write down my tasks on my computer, and then go to sleep.
Do you have a? How much has your physique changed then since joining? Do you have a before and after? Just wondering.
So let me just show like
I
really
can
quick.
try.
All right, but
I can
okay,
try put it into the video if you'll send me over a before and after. If you want that, I'll just make
yeah,
it pop up on the
I'll
screen.
send I'll send it. Well, actually, do you want me to send it now?
No, no, you can send after the interview. Just asking if you have it.
I'll
Then,
send
if the viewer sees a pop up, it's because you sent it over to me. So
Okay,
there you go.
yeah, I'll
Cool.
send it out.
All right, nice. Then what else we got? Since you're on this trajectory, then where do you see our life heading in the short term, medium term, and long term?
Well, short term, unfortunately, I still gotta go to college because of my parents. But 20K this month, at least 15K,
Hmm.
and midterm like let me think, probably like 40K, 40K per month with these percentages, and then long term, I want to be able to be making $100,000 per month plus, and have a mansion in Morocco for my mother, be able to travel around the world, not necessarily in a private jet, but like just travel for work though, not like sightseeing,
Hmm.
and hopefully one day meet Tristan and Andrew.
Fair enough. Pretty good goals. All right. And what kind of an impact has have the Tates had on you then, since you've just mentioned them?
It's like it's night and day. I used to be like, I used to. Do you know? I don't know if you know, but you know the Discord mod meme or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That I used to be like a Discord moderator, just watching anime every
Um,
day. I was 200 pounds and 5'7", 5'7". Now I'm the same weight but 6 foot and not fat.
mhm,
So uh, I used to always also my parents would always tell me what to do. I'm like I'm not listening to you, like something like that, right? And I'd just be a disappointment in general. And then like Tristan Andrew came again and then started talking in those podcasts that they do. And at first, I saw like just all the negative impact, like what all the people are saying. Oh, they're misogynistic. Oh, and I was like, I won't listen to these guys. Arrogance. I used to look like that, and I wouldn't listen to the millionaire guy who was jacked.
mhm.
That's what like mob mentality does. But then I actually went and started thinking for myself, watched his videos, and I was like, this guy's onto something. Let me start going to the gym. This was the start of like last year of high school. Let me start going to the gym. I was the only one in my class that was going to the gym out of all my friends. Then my current best friend right now, who's like does video editing, also was fat, and he became really skinny because of Andrew. And then
Mhm.
he saw me going to the gym, and all of us started just going to the gym nonstop.
Nice.
And then all of us were going to the gym like every single day. I would come out of school, Uber, go to the gym, like instantly, no home, no nothing, and then come back work.
Mhm.
At the time, it was dropshipping. But
Fair enough. And then, to me, sounds super positive how everything's changed. But then I'm sure there are people who are saying, But you're 19. What you're doing is excessive. Working so much, doing everything. You should be relaxing or whatever else. So, what advice would you have to those people, or what would you have to say to them?
My mother tells me the same thing, and I tell her the same thing as well. Which Andrew said this as well. I believe along the lines of if I didn't, if you had, the more stress you go through, right, the more capable of a man you are, right? The more you can handle more stress, the higher the chance of you being successful is, right? They say I heard this quote. I'm not sure where, but the like a 9-year-old, for example, in Palestine, is more of a man than a 25-year-old here in the States because of the hardships they went through compared to the guy who was here who just lived a sheltered, comfortable life. So for me to be working hard every day at 19, I wish I was doing it a lot younger. For me to be working hard this hard and going through hardships and stress and just constantly worrying, hey, am I gonna make this month? I need to make it. That's the goal I set. For me to go through these things will maybe make me become a more capable man in the future.
Mhm.
A man that'll be able to take care of his family, take care of like the people he loves and his friends, and just be able to handle everything. Like people will come to him. I want to be like Tate, where he's like everyone comes to him for like he's the problem solver.
Right.
So
Very noble goals once again. So, I look forward to seeing how everything progresses for you, and doing some follow ups in future as well to document your progress. That would be
yeah,
cool. This would be the starting point to look back on in 5, 10 years to see where everything began and just how much everything has changed.
yeah,
All right, so we can wrap up with, for people who are unsure about joining the real world because they're thinking they might get scammed for $50. What
nerds.
advice would you have to them?
I mean, so most of those guys spend $50 on lunch. They go and drop $50 in McDonald's or Chipotle and all these stuff, but we're about don't have $50 to spend into their future. That's what they need to look like. First of all, they need to actually start thinking for themselves instead of looking at what other people think and what they think of them. They need to actually look and say, "Wait, hold on. If the real world is a pyramid scheme and is a scam and all this stuff, why has nobody come out saying that they scammed me? Why has nobody come out saying that they stole my $50?" I haven't seen anyone that does that. I've only seen YouTubers who will benefit from such a controversial thing to say. No one who actually just joined purely to make money came out and say, "Oh, they scammed me out of my $50." It's stupid, and the same people would go and spend it on OnlyFans or food or some stupid stuff. It's They need to actually start thinking for themselves and do their own research. Trust me, when you do your own research, you'll find out that Andrew and Tristan are actually nice ass guys, and the real world is completely legitimate, and will make you I don't even want to say like 1,000x over the next few years. So
Because
that's what I
even
was.
it's not just the monetary aspect as well as the fitness aspect, the mindset, just everything overall, how it changes from being around other people who are on the same trajectory as you. And I remember there was something else you said, but I forgot now what I wanted to add on to it.
Oh, was it like?
So
Nah, okay, I forgot to.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So for people who want to find out more about you or contact you, where can they do so?
I guess you guys can go and check out my Instagram at Yassin underscore ALC. It's YASSIN_ALC. That's it.
Mhm. Cool. We'll add that to the description of the video. And I remembered what I wanted to say when you said the only people who have said negative things about it are YouTubers who stand to benefit from it. So I remember thinking, as you were saying it, there are people who hate on the real world, and then you find out they haven't even joined the real world. They're
And
just
the
like, no,
worst part
it's a
is,
scam, it's
yeah,
a pyramid scheme, no one joined. But then you find out that they themselves haven't even joined. That's their prejudice about it.
yeah, and usually they're selling their own course, which is even more trash. So, I saw this
Right.
video on Instagram earlier where a guy was listing all the benefits about the real world and all the negatives, right? And then the benefits, they were good. There was like 10, 100 times more benefits than what he listed. But then the negatives were like too much mindset. Like, bro, most people join their fat and like don't have any control over their lives. What do you mean too much mindset? You might be good on the mindset part, but most people aren't.
Yeah. That mindset is a big part of success either way,
Yeah, a
because it is
lot.
just about consistency and putting in the work, and you can't do
Yeah,
that without the right mindset.
yeah. One of my best friend who actually joined thought he had the mindset stuff right, so he just skipped it all. It took him a lot longer to make money than me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
then he also tell him the only thing you're missing is the mindset. Go and rewatch that stuff. He wouldn't listen until like a few months. He figured out he's not making any money. He should quit. And I'll tell him go and watch the mindset. Then come back to me and tell me if you're gonna quit.
Mm.
Then he even watched it, came back. We started printing money together.
All right. Okay. Cool. So Yassin, uh, I'll add. I don't know if I said already. I think I did. I'll add your contact in the description of the video if anyone interested. And yeah, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. It's great to hear at 19 how well you're doing, how solid everything is going for you. And for sure, we'll have some good follow ups in future for you to update on with
Awesome.
where you meet the targets that you spoke out loud today. So that would be good. And yeah,
Looking forward to it, man. Really will.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
So until then, I wish you all the best.
Talk to you soon, man.